If they are happy, they will talk about you. They will also talk about you if they're not happy. But here, all of our clients are very happy. And that is the best thing because, when you go out to eat to a really good restaurant, the first thing that you're doing is recommending it to people. If you come into the office and, oh my God, Yvette, I went to this awesome pizza place and da 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 da, or oh my gosh, I went to this Korean place, and you just share. So it's the same thing. They're like, you know what? I had this account and it lost no money, and you need to talk to this person. I don't know how to explain it. Here's their number, and you start to get referrals. So this is from Mark Zuckerberg. We all know him, Facebook guy. Nothing influences people more than a recommendation from a trusted friend. Because if a friend tells a friend, oh, go talk to Yvette because they have some great news to share with you, they'll say okay because they trust the friend. But if it's too cold, they might not be interested. If you come up to them with a flyer or a card, it's good, but they might not instantly want to sit down with you as they would from a friend. So I'm going to give you a real life example now with how this works. So this is actually one of the clients that I had or have actually. So one is Miss Client. We went to high school together. I know, like long time ago, almost 10 years ago for me. And you know what? After a couple of follow-ups and stuff, she ended up getting a protection FFIUL 750,000, and the total points was 5,250. So she loves information that we gave her. She actually attended some of the events at the office and everything. And she says, hey, my boyfriend, now fiance, wants to know this. So now that's the first referral from the client review. This is the first referral that we get. So guess what? He's the breadwinner. He's got his own business. He gets his account as well. So now he's protected for 1.5 million, and he's giving more because he likes the aspect of the cash value. And his account was 10,500 points. And then they're telling me, oh my gosh, I have other family members. They need to save. I have a young brother, and all he does is save money, but it's just in the bank. So guess what? We get an appointment with his brother, and he also gets his accounts. None of these people are protected, okay? They don't have a term or anything, and they found the value in building the financial foundation, something that they didn't have at all. So he gets his protection as well. He's younger, so even though he was max funding his account, giving like 1,500, but he's 20. So the points were still smaller, but 3,600 points. That's 3 family members. And then amongst the 2 brothers, they're like, okay, my dad is trying to retire and he's got his 401k and he just wants to look at options to see what will stretch his money the longest. Oh, that's great because we have a solution for that. So they actually give the recommendation for their dad, the 2 brothers. And guess what? He gets a fixed income annuity with the income for life. He has, oh, how much do you have in your 401k? I'm thinking maybe, oh my gosh, he has 60-year-old man with 100,000 or 50,000. He's like, no, I have $600,000 in my 401k. I was like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. He's actually he started his job the year that I was born. So who would have thought that the person that's going to help him with his retirement years down the road is going to be, just a 20-something-year-old. So this rollover was 24,000 points total. And again, this wasn't all in one appointment. It was one, then a couple months later was the other, and then the other. And it was just a family that was very happy. And every time I see them, I'm happy too. So I always have a smile on my face, and I'm ready to meet them at the office, and they make their journey all the way over here. And their dad gives me a call one day, and I'm like, oh my goodness, maybe because he's a very big investment guy. And so I'm like, maybe he looked up annuities and, insurance and all that. I'm like, oh my goodness. He's like, hey, my brother, he's also looking for the same thing. He just wants to sign the paperwork. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Meet his brother. So the brother and they're all brothers now. So this is their uncle, the initial 2 uncle. And he also got his fixed income annuity with the income for life. That's actually why he got it. And this guy, he's got a pension. He's basically set, but his pension doesn't roll over to his wife. So he gets spousal benefits with the annuity. He saw a lot of value, right? Value, value, value. So his brother actually had a little bit more in his 401k, and then he ended up rolling that over. That was 26,000 points. So that was just 1, 2. So I numbered them. Those are 5. So it started with 1, and this one person did not even want to get anything in the beginning until life happened. Just referral, 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 referral. And guess what? Number 1, she's got a mom and 2 sisters that don't have anything yet. And number 2 and 3, they have another 4 siblings. And those 4 siblings, they each have 3 kids. So there's a lot of work to do still with just this one family. But guess what? Just with these 5, Look at this. One family, almost 70,000 points. They're all protected. Their futures are secured. Number 4 and 5, their retirements are secured. And overall, they have peace of mind. This was incredible. This is what, and this all stemmed from doing an annual review. So you want to do those, even if in 1 year it doesn't look like, the pot of gold for your client, but you're going to give them value because you're remembering them. You're talking to them. You're having a cup of coffee with them, and it brings a lot to your table too. So here's another example that I want to show you guys. Is this one is smaller, but that's okay. So this is actually Mr. Client. This is um, uh, about my age. He's probably 25 when he got his account. He's a little older now. And so we did his annual review last year, and he tells me, hey, my dad passed away. He actually was a very, very tough annual review because he's in his mid 20s. His father just passed away from basically everything imaginable, from cancer, cardiac arrest, like all these things happened, and their dad didn't have any protection. He only had about like $10,000 to give amongst 3 siblings, so nothing, and it's all taxed because it's from his 401k. So this client, he has his protection for 250,000. Initially, this was about 3,700 points, which is really nice. And his sister, I had an appointment with her before the dad passed away, and she said, no, I have my IRA, I have my Roth IRA, I have my work benefits, I have my what is it called, Robinhood account, all of those things. I was like, okay, well, just keep me in mind, and we can talk later. I try to do the best I could, but she wasn't ready. But because this person, their siblings, so because their father passed away, after I did his annual review, he was like, you need to talk to my sister. And so that's what I mean with life changes. Sometimes they're positive, sometimes they're negative on their life, but nonetheless, it brings you referrals and you continue to bring more value to these people. So his sister, finally, she gets her own protection as well. So now she heavily wants to be protected. She actually did have something with like Farmers or State or Allstate, one of those, and but a little bit. She only had about 30,000. And I told her, I was like, did you see what happened to your dad? If he would have had living benefits, long-term care, what would your situation look like right now? Because they also have the evil stepmom, kicked them out of the house, the whole story. You hear it all, and you're like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, you need this amount of protection based off all the formulas that we have, and that was 8,500 points. So just with this family, which are a brother and sister, 12,250 points, and they're breaking chains because their dad didn't have a legacy to pass down to them, but they're creating a legacy for themselves, and that's going to give them tremendous peace of mind. Ultimately, they have another sister who's just scared of finances, so we still have work to do with that family too. But that's the whole beauty of it, because yeah, we talk about services and products, but ultimately that's to build our GX. So one happy customer can lead to 10 potential customers. So similar to our bubble chart with our teammates, how we can build up their team and run their GX. Your clients also, you can build your GX, and you can actually build their GX without them knowing it as well. So they can become your best recruits too. So here's the GX technique, because it's not just about being savvy with numbers and knowing how to run an illustration, but what can I do? Because it is February 25th, and the month is going to end in just 3 short days. But in 3 days, you can close out what you need for your 315, even if you're only halfway there, even if you still need all your recruits or you're missing a lot of the points. So here's some ideas for you guys for the next couple of days: is your activities. Do your bubble chart of your clients as well. Do some drop-by stop-bys on your clients. Sometimes we just focus on the cold market and on the people that are kind of, warm but not hot enough. But do a drop-by stop-by on your clients as well. You'll find out in the 30-minute interaction, have you had life changes, kids, house, travel, marriage? And you got schedule an annual review. Actually, sometimes it's on the spot. There, you're like, hey, you're at my house already. And you know that we always bring our tablet, our laptop, our book with us. Sometimes it's on the spot. Sometimes they might say, hey, come back tomorrow because my spouse will be here. And you're like, perfect, because it's better when the spouse is there. And these are the results that you can get. Maybe their spouse gets an account. Maybe their kids get an account. You can also set up appointments with their beneficiaries. That's something that we do in the team a lot. We're like, hey, who are you setting as your beneficiary? your mom, your dad, your neighbor, well, they need to know that you have this account in case anything happens to you. So why don't we set up appointments with them? And then that you're also generating your own activities and results through your clients. You're essentially building a share list with them without telling them directly, hey, let's make your share list, because that sometimes scares them. They're like, oh my gosh. But in conversation, their share list comes to life. So we just need to make sure we're writing it down. And so referrals, you have it all there. And actually, this is something that we talk about in what is it called in Trainer Academy, is your ducks in the pond. I did not understand this concept for the longest time. I was like, what do you mean when Alicia says ducks in the pond? I don't have a pond. I want a pond. I want ducks. What is it? So I labeled them. So that one is that one that's leading the way. That's your client. They are already signed up with you, have their account with you. But guess who your client knows that you don't know? It's their best friend who is broke. It's their dad who wants to retire, their spouse who is ready to listen. And I'm sure your duck in the pond has a ton of ducks in their pond. And those are the referrals that you can get in these next 3 days to close your GX. So ultimately, you are just one annual review away from closing your GX, and you are just one referral away from closing your GX. So guys, that's all I got for you. You have 3 days to close your GX. I hope this helps, and I hope this gets the gears grinding so you can get creative and close out your GX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much.
Wow, oh my God. Let's give an awesome hand to our Livni Jr. here. My God, all those accounts, the name, no wonder this one makes 750. Mucho dinero.
Mucho dinero.
Give me some money. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm very proud of this family. I just always remember where they were just coming in brand new in the office and knowing nothing. And my God, look at them now, right? I mean, it's just amazing how time flies and how they really grew. I mean, if you really want it bad, you're gonna do it. And Danae, timely that you're training tonight, because on earlier this afternoon I did have my policy review. So what I'm doing is I have all this juvenile case, because I've been here for a long time. This juvenile cases before, like the clients that I had, like they're 2-3 years old. Like this evening, the client was 5 years old, and today he's 19. I'm like, hey, dude, when I wrote your policy with your mom, you're 5 years old. So I close an account. We bump it up to $1 million. $300 a month. So. And then I recruited the mom. So, one recruit, one sale tonight, right? With policy review. I mean, I believe you. There's a lot, right? You have a term, you can convert to FFIUL. They have FFIUL, their dime is not enough. You can add a term. I mean, it's a lot, right? That's why we cannot not be GX every month, right, Danae? So, I mean, I'm telling you, it's exciting time. There is, if you want it bad, right, you're going to have it, right? But I'm excited for this next lady. I also saw her. I saw her 29 years. Oh my God, she's my classmate. Right? We started when we were 10, right, Lucy? So yeah, she's been here for that long, and I know I saw her, and I saw her growth in the business. But what I almost where the fork happens when we split up, when she said I have 104 SMDs. Oh my God, I don't have that. Oh my goodness, right? And then she was a doctor, right? But guess what? She left that medical. I was a medical technologist. I was CLS too, like Melissa, right? But now she's a money doctor. So let's give it up to awesome Lucy Kai.
Thank you, Yvai. Great to hear from you and also see you on the Zoom. And it's my pleasure to talk. Even though I'm 29 years over here, and I still feel I'm a student over here. I still feel a lot of things to do and a lot of work to do. A lot of things need to achieve. That's why I feel exciting every day. Today, I'm going to be share with you that something I feel very important for my business career over here for the last 29 years. So I want to share with you this topic is called the trainee and trainer in this business. So I, when I joined, actually that's a long time ago. And we have all those promotions. We have TA, AMD, SMD, EMD, CEO, EVC, whatever. After I joined the WSB 12 years ago, I learned from our coach, Swan. He said that in our business, we only have two positions. One is called trainee, one is called trainer. Doesn't matter you are CEO or EVC or this, that. And you first of all, we need to do is become a trainee. And then later you can learn how to become a great trainee, then you can become a great trainer. You can teach other people to become a trainee, great trainee and trainer as well. That's how I learned. That's how I finally even though become a CEO and they are here, but I realized I need to be on the ground all the time, in the field all the time to become a great trainer so I can have more people getting in the system, learn how to run the system, how to become a trainee and a trainer. That's how I want to share tonight. And what's next? Okay, next page. Doesn't work. Okay. Okay, how did you do that? All right, my background very simple. I was a medical doctor before. I've been medical school and then graduate. And be a great trainee is my old course in the school. So that's the confidence I have. Even though I've been in medical school for after 4 years, and the medical student training, like a resident, for us is build up a lot of confidence for us to become a real doctor, because you know what, deal with people's life is not easy thing. Same thing actually as deal people's money. We got to be very serious. We got to know what's going on the other side of the clients, and also we also need to know what's going on with the team. At the same time, we got to know what we can deliver to everybody. That's why we have 3 training class, actually, 3 training programs. One is called a classroom training. Another one is called convention. That's really kind of make us become bigger and bigger. And number 3 is the field training. So I'm not going to talk about the classroom and also the convention. Today I'm going to focus mainly on field training. And this is mostly everybody know we are business like sometimes like a battlefield. We Chinese we say business is battlefield, and like a fighting, like in the war. Of course, is now our war is a more like a win-win situation, right? We make everybody win. We are taking people from losing to winning, but we got to have some kind of relationship and teamwork. So field training can mostly turn a person as a prospect or guest into the field, become a client or a team member. And once they become a team member, they become a trainee. And once trainee goes through a field, they become a lot of field trainings, they become a trainer. Once they become a trainer, they become a leader in the future. And once they know how to lead, and trainee and trainer work together, go through all the fields, they become a team. They know how to cover each other, how to work together, how to learn each other, and also how to win together. So this is the whole process for us to continue repeatedly and duplicatably to make sure everybody want to do business. We help them step by step build confidence. So our work structure is I really get into this one when I started, called the golden triangle. There's gold over there, golden triangle. So my first goal is to become a #1 trainee. I gotta learn how to become a great trainee. Then I know one day I become a #1 trainer for life. Become a #1 trainee is only temporary. Maybe when you're just a TA or A or even MD, maybe this is only about 3 months or 6 months or a year, but I set up my goal. I give myself a year and a half to become a great trainee. Even though I don't have a license yet, I have 80,000 points and also 50 recruits in my team. That's why I built a very strong foundation to be a great example for our team. We know making money is one thing, but learn something for life that will benefit lifetime. So this golden triangle is, for example, A is a trainer and B is a trainee, and we work together. So we have a coaching, teaching between A and B. Even though C doesn't join or doesn't become a client, so we're still teaching and coaching B to be in the field. So of course, B providing the trust, and the A, the trainer, providing knowledge and skill and the services to the person. So by doing this way, also we providing the quality service to the people who came to our business. So who is in the field? Who is a trainee? Mostly the trainee is the person who invite people. Mostly trainee is the new person who joined the business. Mostly sometime I also be a trainee. Sometimes I want to take my trainer out. Sometimes I take my MD out or my SMD out. I said, okay, today I be a trainee, you become a trainer, okay? So we take a role different, but we want to practice more. So this is a definition of a trainee. So everybody go out, mostly at least two people go together, okay? Don't be alone. I know maybe in our system, someone said, oh, I can go out by myself. I can produce a lot of personal sales, or I can recruit people. But sometimes you got to take someone out, take a trainee out. So even though maybe it's not their client or their prospect, but they can learn something as well, right? That's for training purpose or building purpose. So this is a trainee, okay? And of course, who is a trainer? Trainer. People say, oh, my upline is my trainer. I don't think so. My upline quit. My upline quit too. My upline joined 2 months earlier than me. So if I follow him, mostly I quit too, right? So I have to make a decision as a trainee when I join the business. I said, who is the right person I need to learn? So I went to convention and learned from Coach Swan. He said that you don't have to follow your upline. You don't have to follow your MD. The person you need to follow is you got to see his commitment, his knowledge, his skill, and also his leadership, and also his really position himself. He have results. I said, okay, got it. Even though I'm a trainee, I feel I have a lot of common sense. I got it. So I come back, I made the decision. I know who is my trainer. Trainer is the person also is got to be trustworthy. And trainer also have the professional knowledge and skill, also can providing someone you feel is comfortable with, right? They can do the position, they also do the closing. So trainee and a trainer work together, then they make this trainee. That's called the teamwork called one person talk and one person invite. Together they make something happen, right? Don't talk, everybody talk, okay? That will mess up. All right. So there's a little bit of psychology behind it. Trainee may, even though when I joined new, I may have concern about if I introduce my market to my trainer, that will I lost my warm market, my friends I've been built for many years. If we fail, and then do they still my friend? And do I still have confidence after maybe that something not good happened? So this is my concern when I started as a trainee, right? Especially at the very beginning of the business. But guess what? Guess what the trainer's concern? And he has the same concern as me. Trainer also have the same purpose. They know either this person, we want to turn this person into a campaigner, or this person become a happy client, even though they don't do this too, they may become a referral to their brother, sister, like the young lady talk about. That is very beautiful. Okay, you did a wonderful job. Oh, we learned so much from you. And also at least this person can be my friend, right? For last 29 years, you know what? We have so many. Of course, we have so many. I have so many team. We have every month we recruit about 120, 150 people. But at the same time, we have a client. A lot of people actually is their own referral, and they become my friend, even though their friend quit the business, quit which are not in the picture anymore. And those people, because I stay, they see me, they become my friend, and also they have a lot of benefit from our business. So what does the qualified trainer do? You got to set up a good example for your trainee. Always do the things duplicatable. Behave professionally. Listen more and talk less, because you have 2 years and 1 month, right? And it's a building process. Be patient. Be very patient. Take me 6 months to wake up to decide to be in business. Fast the trainee got to fast. Not the trainee will fast. You got to be fast. You're going to push a little bit, okay? And know when and how to stop a trainee from making mistake. It's very important. What does a trainee do? Fundamentally, there's something you got to master: prospecting, inviting, make a high quality appointment, and also play a proper role during the recruiting and the sales process. This is what you need to do. So that's why good trainee got to be coachable. Everybody got that? And good trainee got to be prepared for the meeting. And when you go out with your trainer, you may prepare GPS, drive for him, give him some, prepare some food, and also let him take a nap, okay? Trainer, sometimes they go meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting. Sometimes it's really tired and also doesn't have that much energy for you to works for you. And also, you want to ask trainee what you prepare to bring something, and you need to prepare material, and also tell your trainer deliver the prospect's background information and to the trainee, to the trainer. The same time, you're gonna master the invitation skill and having your saving your future book all the time, and also know how to do survey card. It's very simple, right? Of course, very important. You got to show your happiness, confirm your guest, and be on time. Don't be late. Don't be late. Okay, that was very ugly when you be late. I introduce and also identify your trainer in a good way. Don't say, "Oh, he's a millionaire. He's a CEO." Oh my God! You just say he's a great trainer. He's teach me so much. He's a great person. Oh, I love him very much. Something like that. Okay, very friendly, using common sense. And during home BPM and BPM making appointment, I show the respect to your trainer, not talking and having distraction on the phone. Okay, silent your phone, taking good notes. Do not direct your trainer what to do. Your trainer know what to do. This is sometimes scary. You said, "Oh no, not that way. Oh, you should do that way. Lucy, you should talk about that product. Rella, okay, Rella." I said, "Oh my God." If you have a question, this is not your time. This is your prospect, your client's time. And you have a question, write down the question. And after they finish this appointment, and you go out in the car or somewhere, have a debrief. Ask your trainer why you talk about this way, what I do good, what should I improve, and what should I do next, how to follow up. Right? You should have a lot of something to go. And also at the end of the meeting, the client or your prospect, your friend always will ask you, "What do you think?" You're gonna give a little positive encouragement, okay? And give some help for let them doing the right thing, because you are the reference. And for me, I always carry my policy at the early year. If I have policy, I carry. And then people, my friend always ask me, "What do you have?" I show them. I said, "This is my policy. This is how much I save. This is what kind of program I do for my family." So give a little push. People need that, and the people need the courage to do something right. I mean, that's called the courage to be rich. Okay. Of course, teamwork can make a dream work. And after the appointment, after BPM, home BPM, you're gonna discuss what we need to improve, right? And also show appreciation to your trainer, especially in front of your client, your prospect, your friends. And I know everybody say thank you to your friends, said that, "Hey, you gave me the opportunity to talk to you." But at the same time, thank you your trainer in front of your client, say, "Hey, appreciate you take your time and put over here, give us that much information that were very helpful. I'm learning so much, and this is a great opportunity for us, for you and for my friend. Something like that, okay? And you got to show that you are really look up on your trainer as a trainee. Remember, don't do or do not. Stay positive, focus on right thing, okay? And the right attitude, and also right attitude, use your heart. Go with your heart, okay? And it's okay to make a mistake. Sometimes some people talk too much, I kick them. You learn from it. And you learn from close your mouth and open your ears. And also practice make you perfect, right? And also know when you need to ask for help. Always ask for a trainer's help. Do not complain. Don't be a baby, okay? Sometimes someone told me, Lucy, we go out 4 or 5 times. See, we don't make money. I haven't made money yet. This business too hard. You got to think about your trainer don't make money too, okay? If your trainer don't go out with you, she go herself, and she go help other people. She may have a better appointment. So you got to really go come down to find out is this the right market or the right people or you do the right thing or you made the right attitude on everything in the process. Okay, so don't be a baby. We all adult. We are in the adult business. Everybody got to be patient. And if you have a trainer go with you, you don't make money, this person doesn't make money, and you still have to really appreciate your trainer that take time and effort to take you out and treat you good, right? So this is something little tips for everybody for become a great trainee. At the same time, in the future, you become a great trainer. This is a key step for you to be successful. Remember, training is a temporary. Trainer is a permanent. So you only this short period of time of your life to become a trainee for someone. So be a #1 trainee, okay? Then I see you on the top in 2026. I see you in the convention. I see you on stage to receive a GX. Remember, your GX, now you make a GX. Your trainer together with you to make a GX happen. Okay, everybody, thank you very much.
Wow, thank you, Lucy. Oh my God, I remember. So I remember, Lucy, when I talked to my trainer, I said, you know what? This business is very wonderful because I will have the best interest to your success, right? My best interest is to help you make money, because until you make money, I will not make money, but I will have a lot of headache. So I need money to buy Tylenol. Because you ask too much questions. Just follow, right? Oh my goodness. Be coachable, right? Anyway, very great. What did I tell you, right? Back-to-back power, ladies. And man, I mean, asking referral, remember that. Ask and you shall receive, right? But don't look for ducks, Danae. Look for baby swan, right? And I asked Google, what do you call baby swan? They are called signet. Signet. See, go ask Google or AI or ChatGPT. What do you call? So we have to look for signet because when they grow up, they will be swan. Right? All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm not signet, but I'm piglet. Not this guy. All right, guys. Well, it's an awesome training. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Let's see you all next week. Let's close the one strong in BGX. Bye, guys.